Alright, can you guys hear me alright? Hey William, I'm doing really well. Thanks for joining, and yeah, thanks for the help in the chat. That'll be great, because splitting my attention while trying to figure it out will be kind of interesting. We're gonna give this a shot though. Alright. Let's go ahead and take that down. Alright, so I have played through a little bit of this once before. Had a lot of fun with it, but that being said, it's also been a little while and I haven't done it with a stream, so I'll definitely take any feedback I can get, and let's go ahead and get this, just get it started. I'm gonna go with a new game. I do have all the DLC included in this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it through with all of them. Normal difficulty, we'll leave all the information on the screen so that you guys can see it as we go. How's it sounding between game and voice? Is that pretty well balanced? Hey Drake, thanks for joining. Glad to see you in the chat. The first time I've done a stream, so bear with me there, but it's nice to actually be able to talk to you guys while playing it instead of videos from a long time ago and then having to talk through chat, so this should be better. Perfect. Thanks, William. Really appreciate it. I'm nervously excited. Like I said, the first time, so like I said, bear with me on any mistakes, but we will get through this as a team and enjoy it as we go. Are you guys familiar with this game? Have you played it before or watched any videos on it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I do remember watching Darkmire play some of this. I've kind of fallen off of watching some of his streams just because of the time differences, but I was enjoying watching him play it. Does he still play it? Okay, cool. I'll have to try to catch some of his streams again. It's been a little while. Drake, I'm doing great. Got a lot going on in real life, but overall, things are going as well as we can hope for. We've got our firstborn expected at the end of this month, so a lot of excitement that kind of builds around that. A lot of unknown, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of changes in the future that we can't really completely account for, but that's alright. Kind of have to just go with the flow and enjoy it, and it's going to be a great experience, so pretty excited. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. So, as you'll see, there are some things that are not quite the most PG in this game. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as possible, both in chat and the game. There's going to be some scenes that might be pushing it, and maybe I'll have to skip through some of it. But, you know, William especially, if you can help out by, within reason, keeping the chat pretty clean. I want to make it as family friendly as possible. Yeah, it's a great way to segue into that.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Yeah, they kind of put a little bit of everything in this one. We'll just go with the fact that it probably bit him in the inside of the thigh or something. Alright. So I went ahead and left some of the tutorials in so you guys can see it. You know, I'll kind of jump through it as we go. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Alright. One of the things I love about this game, even though it came out in 2015, is the quality of the graphics. Now I've got it cranked up with, and actually I'll go ahead and go to my settings real quick so you guys can see it. For video, graphics, I've pretty much got it bumped up as much as I can within reason. All of the hair works, shadow qualities, terrain, grass, texture, all of that. I love the way this game looks. Some of their scenes aside. I've also got the post-processing. I don't have the motion blur or the blur on because that just bugs out my eyes. But otherwise, I've got everything turned up. So, we'll go ahead and take a look outside just to see how this game really looks. It's just, to me, it's amazing for when it came out.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
The level of detail off in the distance. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I played part of it once before, but haven't seen even a small portion of this game. It's pretty extensive.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Nothing like trying to be as suggestive as possible in this. Alright, try to find my way out of this room. So if you guys aren't familiar, The Witcher is considered a monster hunter for hire, so they're kind of the mercenary to fight stuff like griffins and other beasts like that.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I completely agree. These graphics and the quality to it is just an amazing game. I had to come back to it again. Yeah, I'll be lenient.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Oops.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
That'd be my reaction too.
Discussion.
Hey, Gorilla,
Come on.
thanks for joining.
Practice with the
Appreciate
others
it.
down below.
Shall we run the
Giving
wall?
giving a stream a shot. I've never really done it myself, so we'll see how it goes. Why not? Let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Yeah, it's not
Maybe
exactly
if you fall.
it's not exactly PUBG, but we're gonna give this a shot.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Wrong way.
Ciri, cut it out.
Yeah, with the delay, the length of time it's been since I've played this, it's probably good that I do some of these tutorials. Oops.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect.
Yeah, Gorilla, I played it about 6 months ago when I bought it,
Wow,
but
you
only
were a
got partway
quick
through
study.
and got
Quick, but
sucked back
mischievous.
into Grand Theft Auto, so giving it
Fine,
a
we've
fresh
talked
start.
enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the
Sorry about
fundamentals.
bumping the mic again there.
And Ciri's barely a novice.
Well, it's funny. I do have bad internet, but according to you guys, it seems to actually be streaming pretty smoothly. Is that still the case? Sound-wise, internet-wise, everything's running at a good speed?
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now.
Well, that's wonderful news.
Never lock your elbow
That was one of the things that
striking.
really had me nervous, was my upload speed is extremely horrible.
Come forward. Enough. What the blazes is this?
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Damn it.
Yeah, I guess so. I've got the speed of
Slow as a fly
what do I
trapped
have,
in amber
12
today.
download
Do
and
it
3
again.
upload, so it surprises me. I won't complain, because it sure beats having to pay for higher quality internet.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
And what?
I'm too old for this shit.
Slice your jugular.
Awesome, Gorilla, have fun. I hope we get the chance to play again soon. 'Cause it's been a little while, but
Bring the day to
always
a
enjoy
close.
it.
We'll go over a few witches.
Good luck, and I'll see you later.
Let's start
Thanks for
with
stopping by.
Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Sheridan now. Show her, Geralt.
Shit.
Well, if you guys get some lag, definitely let me know. One of the things I'm running into is I can't really... Oops. I'm not able to jump over to chat without freezing up the game, so I haven't tried doing that yet, but...
Don't worry, Siri.
Yeah, any updates on that will definitely help.
Enough! Continue training at will.
Hey Jake, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Like I've been telling them, this is the first stream, so... where'd my sound go?
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Can you guys still hear me? Because my sound is not coming through my headphones anymore.
Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Okay, cool. That's really weird. The sound is coming through my normal speakers instead of my headset. Awesome. Well, thanks, Jake, for stopping by. This is a first stream, so a lot of the experiences I just don't have will be picked up over time, and your guys' feedback will definitely help me with that, so I really appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, weird thing is, the sound transferred back to the headset once that cutscene was over, so... whatever works. Alright, well I was trying not to talk through all the cutscenes, but I've realized this game has a lot of them. If you guys have any feedback on what I can do during the streams that can kind of keep things exciting, maybe, like, I know that there's a lot of stuff you can put into chats to kind of keep those moving. I haven't worked with any of those yet, but I've seen them. But whatever you guys think should be added, I'll definitely take note here and try to add those in the future. Yeah, good to see you too, Adam. Yeah, nice entrance. Adam, just remember, what would you do if you had someone come into your stream and ask to be a mod? Doesn't quite work out that way. We'll give it time. This is the first stream I've done, so no, not a lot of experience with this. I do appreciate you stopping by. Any support that we can get, maybe I'll be able to keep these streams going. I'm hoping that this game I'll be able to open this up and really get into it. Yeah, just give me a moment there, Adam. Let me get through this real quick and I'll jump out of this. Haven't found a good way to jump in and out of the game into chat without it freezing it up. Alright. I am noticing that I'm still used to the PUBG controls, so I keep hitting tab unnecessarily to pick things up. Oops. Yeah, that's typically how those conversations go. I think this game by itself is one of the best reasons to get at least the GTX 1070. Makes that purchase worth it. Graphics just look amazing when you can boost up the settings all the way up. Alright, there you go, Adam. Took care of it for you. Whoa. Always appreciate that, Adam. Yeah, I'll try to keep the those particular powers in check. I'm trying to keep this as clean of a channel as possible. I know that's not exactly how a lot of the channels that we associate with are, but yeah, try to keep it clean, as family friendly as possible, even though this is not exactly the most family friendly game to start with. Hey Cypher, welcome to the channel. Really appreciate you stopping by. Any feedback that you have is much appreciated. Definitely not as experienced with this as most people we watch, but it's a lot of fun. Perfect. Looks like you're catching on already there, Adam. My voice or the main character? Because I've never really been a huge fan of my own voice, but I appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Jake. You know, I'm letting the game do most of the work, so... Oh, is the game volume too low? Because I can definitely adjust that as well. I'm glad my voice isn't running everybody off, so that's a plus. Hey, I'm doing great. Really enjoying this opportunity to be able to be here playing this game with you guys. It's making it a lot more fun. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun to learn all of the aspects of getting OBS set up. This is the first time I've used it, so I'm having a great time. Have to work later this afternoon, but other than that, it's a great day. Well, thank you, Jake. I'm definitely not Australian. Live out in Oregon in the US, so haven't really been outside the country, so I can't really pick up much of an accent from somewhere else. All right. Very nice. Loving the fact that we've got people from across the country. Yes, JJ, I am here. I'm alive. Finally got a few minutes, actually a couple hours, where I don't have to be at work. So live streaming is something I haven't done before. So we're all kind of hanging on, you know, for dear life. Everyone seems to be surviving it so far, so I guess we'll keep it going. Yeah, the gameplay and the graphics, I completely agree, Cypher. I've actually, because I've got the GTX 1070 and the i7 3770, I've been able to pump up the settings almost maxed out, and I can actually bring up my settings again so you guys can take another look. But this game made a couple of years ago, and yet it still has better graphics than a lot of the games. Right, so I've kind of been letting the game talk through the cutscenes and also watching the chat, so I've been a little quieter. I'm not quite good at multitasking too much, but I also don't want to interrupt what's going on, so I'm just kind of going through some of the different screens, settings, options, seeing what's available, which of course at this point is not much, so we'll go ahead and just keep going with the story. All right, have a good one, Adam. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you spreading the word about the stream, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Thanks, William. I really appreciate that. I love the fact that we're up to 9. I'm seeing 9 people on my side right now. That is just amazing. I had no idea what to expect. I kind of envisioned it just kind of being myself and maybe 1 or 2 others. But seeing the actual conversation in the chat is really exciting to see. It's making this so much more fun. I think this alone would be a reason to play this game all the way through and enjoy it. Alright, well we've had plenty of dialogue, not as much action though, so it's... Thinking we'll just go ahead and move along. Don't really feel like playing the game that much. The Gwent is kind of cool, but for a live stream I don't think a card game is really the best idea. Thank you, Cypher. Always appreciate it. Hey, not a problem, Drake. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate that. I know you've really been... You were definitely the most active person with the videos over the last several months, and I'm really glad to see you here today. The stream's probably going to go for another half hour, 45 minutes or so, because I do have to get ready for work soon. So, thank you again. Have a great one, and I will see you next time. Alright, let's find my way out of here. Oh look, here I was just talking about the fact there wasn't much action. Yeah, why not? This should be entertaining. Get the sword out. Get the sword. Sword? No? No sword. Yeah, Cypher, I'm really impressed with this game. Have you seen this one or played this one before? cool. Well, I'm glad that I got the chance to show it to you here. It came out in 2015. The other ones, from what I understand, were like the second one was fairly open, but not quite. Like you kind of had a path you had to follow. This one is really open world. Actually, I haven't brought up the map at all. Let's take a look at it. This is the town that we're in now. But as you zoom out, this is just one of the maps, one of the areas that you play in, which is very extensive. And then, if I can get it to zoom out further... Space map. There we go. There's these other areas as well that have maps that are very similar size. So, this game goes on for a very long time. From what I was reading, easily 100 plus hours of gameplay, if you were to go through and play each of the little side missions and stuff like that. So definitely a lot to see, a lot to experience, and a lot to try out. And I was going to show the stats, and I forgot to, or it's not stats, but my settings for the video under graphics. This is running with pretty much everything turned up. And it seems to be running pretty smoothly, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but everything's on Ultra. It's actually a custom Ultra, because I was on Ultra and then I moved the rest of it up. Post-processing, I've turned off the motion blur and the blur, because blurs tend to really bug my eyes out, so anti-aliasing, everything else is turned up, and that, you know, with the hairworks and such, ends up with the graphics you're seeing right here. And it's amazing what they've done with this game. The hairworks affects the animals as well as the characters. Of course, the foliage being up all the way gives you lots of good brush and shrubbery and such. Hey, Gorilla, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Must be doing something right if I got you out of PUBG. Whoops. I'm trying to watch the stream while running. That's not working. Yeah, I've bought an old PC that was used, refurbished, with some... Didn't have a graphics card in it. It had the i7 3770. Yeah, 3770. So that gives me some base power. The i7s run really well with the multiple processors. Not multiple processors, but the hyper-threading and such. I ended up getting a HD 6950 from a coworker of mine, which got me through for a little while, but it couldn't handle anything close to games like this. So that led to upgrading after Christmas with a little bit of a bonus. And now I'm running the GTX 1070 Wind Force Edition from Gigabyte, and I have not regretted that upgrade since. Yeah, the money, that was the first time I'd received a bonus like that from work, and it worked out to where I had enough money to make that jump. I was originally going to look at the RX 480 when that first came out, because it was about $100 cheaper, but I felt like if I had the opportunity and the spare cash that didn't need to go in a specific direction, that kind of future-proofing the computer would be a better option. And it's times like these that I feel like that was a great use of the resources I had, and not something that'll happen every day, but I'm really happy with it. Alright, I'm just kind of running down the path, but now I'm noticing that the arrow is pointing this way. Yeah, Gorilla, that's the kind of stuff that gets me to have to find something different, and I'm thinking that this will be a good opportunity when when I get to a point where PUBG has just driven me completely out of my mind. This is nice and relaxing, nice scenery, smooth graphics. Oh, that's not good. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, it's good to have a break from the insanity. That said, I can't just not play PUBG because that game is so addicting. Thank you, Cypher. I've always tried to be more relaxed, and it just kind of naturally happens. So being able to use that in a narration of a game, it works out well for me. I hope that it works for you guys. Some people, you know, some of my favorite streamers, for example, PUBG would be Mash Stars. I just love watching his stuff. The energy is exciting. You really get into it, and he's fun in the chat. I don't quite have that. I don't know, maybe the confidence to really get that excited and go over the top. So, as it is, I'm having fun with just relaxing. You know, that might appeal to some people more than others. And, you know, it's different styles of games, too. It's fun to watch him play stuff like Shadow of Mordor, where he gets so into it that I can sit there at work and just be drug into that. And... But at the same time, sometimes games are a nice way to relax and not get quite as wound up. Nice job, William. 122 subs. That's really amazing. I think I'm running at about... It was 57 when I started the stream. I can't see it at the moment. But definitely having a good time with this. Nice, Gorilla. Yeah, I've got about 110, 120 hours in PUBG. And that game is just crazy. Awesome. Thanks for the update, Cypher. Welcome. I really appreciate the sub. I'm hoping that this will be kind of a stepping point forward and moving up. The last video I did was actually when I hit 50, and that was about a month or so ago, a month or two. And then life got busy. Work, home, everything else. But I'm hoping that this will be a good opportunity to just relax, be able to enjoy games with you guys. Yeah, and, you know, only 47. 47's a lot, though. And it's every single one makes a huge difference. Makes, at least for me, I get really excited when I see it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Kind of got distracted from the game. Yeah, look, he can be nice. He's going to let me in the door. All right. Yeah, earlier we were talking about how immersed this game is. If you were to intentionally aim for doing absolutely everything in the game, picking up every piece of material or herbs, you could play this game for, I could see easily 500 hours. I know Oblivion was one that my dad played, actually, and he played that game for 300, 400 hours, just doing every skill possible. Thank you, Gorilla. I really appreciate that. I'll probably go until about 12:30, because I do need to leave by about 1. I've got a couple things to take care of before I do. But yeah, anyone who wants to come and check this out, give me some feedback on it. Yes, and also anyone who wants to like and subscribe, that means so much to me. I know that That's a fairly common thing for people to say, but for me, just starting out, just having fun with it, it's really fun to watch people coming in, enjoying the chat, enjoying the game, and getting to see what, I mean, from, like you said, 2 years ago this game comes out, and a lot of the games back then were not to this level, so it really amazes me. So being able to see a playthrough of a game like this, you know, it is pretty amazing. Like, it's one of those things that it's a great opportunity for me to meet you guys and you guys to see this and talk with me. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm out on the Pacific coastline, pretty close anyways. So it's about, in Pacific time, it is straight up 12 o'clock. Oh, come on, Cypher. You've got us. I know it's a small group right now, but this is where you can start those kinds of friendships. Definitely hang out here for a while if you'd like. And, you know, there's Discord. I don't have my own Discord, but you'll probably find me on several people, including William Gates Gaming. He's got an awesome one right now. I'm on that one, as well as some others. But definitely check out his Discord. I don't have the link, but William, if you want to go ahead and link it, go for it. Doesn't bother me. I want us to be able to support our group here. Gorilla, I can't answer that as far as why you're still awake, because that is... If you're still up, that is just way too early, and if you just woke up, that's still pretty early. It's pretty late if you're still up, early if you just woke up. Ah, perfect, yep. Yep, blue... Wow. Sorry, off topic there. Hold on just a moment here. Okay, I'm back. Almost. One more button push, and I should be good. There we go. So that hang up was me. Yeah, Brothers in Blue is definitely another good server. That is it's a setup for a 5M. Sorry, the game is actually distracting me from that. But if you like the LSPDFR through Grand Theft Auto 5, if you like the role-playing servers, that's what that one's set up through, and it's a lot of fun. If you like Grand Theft Auto, it's definitely worth checking out. Okay, so let's get back into this game here a little bit so you guys have something to watch. Gorilla, that's just insane. That is a long night. Hope you can get some rest soon. Okay, well, at least you get a chance to kind of experience the game, and, you know, if you've got LSPDFR, it's good to practice with that leading up to when you can apply, and, you know, we'd love to have you there when you can. Also, Cypher, since you're interested in 5M and LSPDFR, if you have the time and feel like taking a look, if you check my channel, there's examples of some skins that I've actually created for patrol cars that are available on LSPDFR. It's definitely a lot of fun. I really enjoyed creating the skins and seeing people be able to use them. So definitely, if you get the time and want to, feel free to take a look. See if you like them. Let me know what you think. Uh-oh. I think I just stole something. Time to get out of here. Not the right button, not the right button, not the right button. Let me out, let me out, let me out. It won't let me out. Well. This isn't going well. Nope. Alright, well that didn't go well. I was just trying to pick up limbs or whatever. They took my money. That's not cool. Alright, well now we know what not to do. Be a little more selective on what I pick up. Oh, see, now at least that tells me that I'm about to steal it. I guess I just skipped through it last time. Ooh, new sword. Okay, so we are able to fast travel between these signposts. That's a really useful thing to know. So I get the feeling we're going to be doubling back occasionally. Also, if you see that I'm not responding after like a minute or so that you posted it, because I don't know how much of a delay there is quite yet, but if you notice that, feel free to let me know. I'll try to keep up with the chat as much as possible, because if I focus too much on the game, I can't see the chat. If I focus too much on the chat, I'm walking in circles and falling off of things. Alright, well, I've got time for probably one more thing, so we'll take this, head over to the hunter, and ask him where he found bodies. Oh wow, 5 to 10 second delay. I'm not sure I've seen a stream that had that short of a delay. It's a good thing. I'm really excited about that. Oh, got something going on. What's wrong with you? Come on. Okay, so we are, as you heard him say, looking for where his cart went off the track, so it shouldn't be too difficult with this sensing ability. In fact, there's his tracks right there. And we've got activity up ahead, up in the swamp, so just like he explained it would be. Yeah, I'm actually an admin there. I can definitely take a look. I'll go ahead and finish up with this first, just to make sure that I'm going to survive. That's a beehive. That's not smart. And yeah, I'll try to drop that link in here for you. Let's see, actually, I'm not currently being attacked, so I'll go ahead and step back, pause the game here for just a moment. That's not it. There we go. Yeah, that's okay that there's a little bit of extra work to get it. We'll get it working. Hopefully that one works for you. I just ate something I didn't mean to. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Diamond dust. That's really bizarre that that link didn't work either, because that was, I brought up the invite, I told it to never expire, and I hit copy instead of copying the hidden message, because I'm not sure why it said hidden, but it all should have been there. The only reason I can see that it might say hidden is because I'm streaming, so it might have picked that up and tried not to show off the Discord invite to everybody, but that should have worked for you. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I accidentally bumped that button when I was doing it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this fight going. Ouch. Good start. Wow, I don't think I'm strong enough for this fight. You know, I haven't hit the save button for a while. We'll see where that puts me. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Let's do that one. Alright, now that I've got some concept of fighting skill back, that first time around wasn't so good. Alright, so you guys see in this box yet? I haven't seen it. I don't see it around the box or around the cart. this it? Nope. Well, you would think it would still be next to the cart. All right, Cypher. Well, I really appreciate having you here. Thanks for being active in the chat. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next live stream. Feel free to check out those videos if you're interested in the skins for LSPDFR. And good luck with the homework. I know that homework sucks, but it's pretty important stuff too. It won't feel like it at the time, but yeah, have a great day. Oh, okay. That's cool too. Lurking around is a lot of fun as well. Oh, wait, right here. No, that's just ingredients. Yeah, schoolwork, lurking, it's good stuff. Welcome back, William. We did get that Discord link to work, so he is in. Anyone else seeing what I'm not? Because I'm supposed to find this little box, and I'm not seeing much. Oops. Oh. Oh, I see. This helps. I wasn't thinking to use the Witcher senses as I was searching the area. That's actually helping me out a lot. There's the box. So I think that's going to be something I'm going to have to remember to do on a regular basis, is right-click to bring up that Witcher sense. So I'm thinking this guy's going to have some explaining to do, because he's got a bow. That all of the stuff back there had arrows in it. I'm thinking he did it. Yeah, there we go. Really? You didn't have to let him take off. get back here. This shouldn't take long. One nice thing that I had forgotten from before, well, of course I didn't do it that time, but if you're on a path, you can actually hold down the left shift and it'll follow the path without having to steer quite as much. Do I take his medicine and let him go? Just let him go with the medicine, or take him to the black ones, as he refers to them, the group that came in and took over. Personally, I'm kind of siding with him and his his group, but I'm not so sure. Could really use the medicine myself. What do you think? You're thinking taking him to the ones that have taken over the land, Cypher? Waiting. Yep, okay. Well, and we're definitely short on other votes, so we will go ahead and take him. Never really worked with the Nilfgaardians much in the last time that I played. Kind of felt like the once free area taken over. It's kind of a sad story, but we'll go ahead and do that. Let them deal with them. Yeah, and that's not a problem. I understand people have other things going on in life, and, you know, watching one stream over another, yeah, others have more action going on in them, so I totally understand that people are looking elsewhere. And it's in the middle of the day, so that can be a little tough as well. I don't mind. That's okay. This is the first stream. I've had a lot of activity in the chat, and I really appreciate it. Cypher, William, you guys have been awesome in this. Yeah, let's go ahead and, I don't know, what do you think, guys? 1 or 2 on that one? I mean, money's always good, but curiosity is also a thing. Makes you wonder what they're dying of. Oh, sorry about that. I keep catching the mic. Hopefully that's not too loud on your guys' end. Thinking 1? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because we could always use some money. We passed up some money earlier by being nice with one of the traders. By the way, how often could you possibly stream, and when do you go live? You know, because you'd love to be there. And we got to vote for 2. All right, so we got to vote for 1, a vote for 2. As far as how often I'll be streaming, to be fair, I honestly, at this point, this is something that's kind of out of my realm. I'm not entirely sure. I want to do it more often. More often than 0 is pretty much anything, but I do want to do it. Especially with this game. Anytime I'm playing this, I want to go ahead and stream it. Most likely, I'll be on like 10 a.m. Pacific time, roughly 10 or 11, and go actually probably more like 10 because normally I have to leave by about 11:30. Today I've got a little bit of an extension, so I'm gonna try for at least maybe a couple times a week. I don't really want to be quoted on it too much, but I'll definitely keep you updated through Discord and try to keep us going there. You know, at this point, I am curious about their ailment, but I think I'll probably find that out. I'm going to go ahead and push number 1 this time around and see what we get. Alright, well, 30 crowns for turning in someone who murdered someone. A little less info, but I think the money will definitely be helpful. Well, unfortunately, with the time that I have left, I don't really have the chance to go finish out this mission with the hunter who found the bodies, so we'll go ahead and finish this up. Maybe get a little bit of a view up here with the sunlight in the evening. One aspect of the game we haven't really seen is some of the shading. Not entirely sure what I'm looking for here. Just looking for a good sunset view as I fall off the cliff. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys on the next stream. And definitely give me feedback, either in the comments below afterwards or Discord. Let me know what you think, what you want to see, maybe some ideas for the overlay, maybe, because I don't have anything yet. And we will definitely do this again soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cypher. Thank you, William. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys next time.